We paid a TikTok witch to draw my soulmate.
Are you ready to see her? Hello and welcome back to the U Up Podcast. I'm Jordana Abraham.
And I am Jared Freed. It is so good to be back here with you, Jordana. We love a Friday feels. How you feeling this Friday? Any thoughts, any emotions? Where you at, headspace-wise?
I'm manifesting that I'm feeling great by the time this comes out. I'm on my, if you're listening now, as a regular non-subscriber.
Okay.
I'm on my way back from Anguilla.
Anguilla.
Anguilla,
and this is like one of those islands that someone corrects you.
Oh,
what's the other island that isn't pronounced the way you would think it is? There's Turks and Caicos. Lucia.
St. Martin.
St. Martin. It's two A's. No, there's
Two
another
E's,
island. What's the other island? It's Antigua.
Is that how you say it?
And it's not Antigua. It's Antigua. It's Antigua. And then someone. It's a little bit of bruschetta. Like I don't want to sound.
How it's pronounced when I get back.
Please do. Yeah. So you're going to Anguilla.
Kind of a last minute
girls trip. Whoa,
yeah.
December girls trip.
December, we put this together in 2-3 weeks.
How many? I'm shocked because December is really, the trips are family focused.
Right.
It's not. This is not girls trip
anymore.
season. No. Look at you. I mean, this is not.
I can assemble
Am
a girl.
Right?
I have to say, I'm impressed with my ability to assemble a girls trip. Quickly.
How many
I can
women?
Find 4.
4. Perfect number.
4.
2 hotel rooms.
We'll see.
Okay. So there's a chance it's all 4 in one.
Yeah. 3 nights.
A suite.
It's a nice hotel.
Yeah.
We'll see if I plug it when we get back. But
we'll be on guard. I mean, you should let.
Well, the idea was all share one room in a really nice hotel, or 2 rooms in an okay hotel.
Well,
and I think we're kind of we're not going to really be in the hotel. We're going to be at the out at the resort, on the beach, at the pool. It's not like a.
Here's my as someone who just did a guys thing.
Yeah.
We stayed at Soho House and I got the big room. And then there was a couch, the bed, and then we got a cot.
Nice.
So I think if you can get a cot, this changes the game.
Right.
I would call now.
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 Okay, hold on.
Because they run out of cots.
Yes.
Stop the recording.
Stop the recording. But yeah, we're doing a girls trip.
I'm happy for you. So what's the days of the week?
It's a Tuesday to a Friday, which is
Tuesday to a Friday. December. You guys have made it. This is making it. This is so great. It's to let people behind the curtain. We're taping the Friday episode before the Tuesday episode, and Jordana walked in and was like, "How are you?" And I went on a 30-minute rant and didn't even breathe. I didn't shut the fuck up. And I'm learning. This is what I would have gotten if I had asked you a question.
I'm going to the Caribbean.
Yeah, I love it.
Well, I was here to give you some behind the scenes stuff. I was originally thinking of debating going to Japan this week.
Okay, this week.
The week that this airs.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
So we have a friend. I have a friend from both high school and college, went to high school and college with me, who moved to Tokyo with her husband.
Living in Tokyo.
Good
for them. Okay.
So we were gonna visit this week.
This girl group, the 4 of you.
No, me and one other girl.
Okay.
We were gonna visit. And then she was she just had a baby, and she was like, listen, it's kind of nonstop. Happy to see you when you're here, but I'm not. She's like, I'm not gonna be the tour guide. Basically, we're saying it without saying that, right?
Yeah.
So, and I've never been to Japan. It was kind of a short. It was already feeling like it was a little too short to do a full Japan trip, and not necessarily worth it for the length of time. My other friend, couldn't go away that long, so it was going to be a short trip to Japan. Didn't wind up working out. We were let's still go away.
Yes.
And so now
Japan becomes the Caribbean.
Because
2 other friends hear about this now. Now it opens up to a larger group.
Yes, and this is again if I'm good at giving advice on one thing, it's how to plan a group trip.
Okay, please.
You need 3 to 4 people in. Mm-hmm. You need those people to say, this is what we're it doesn't matter who else is coming. This is where we're going. This is where we're staying. This is when we're going. You don't open it up to debate or and then you send out the group text. 4 of us are going here. All are welcome to join. These are the dates. This is the place.
This is what's happening. Come one, come all.
Yes. Or don't.
Or don't.
Yes.
Totally. I think that's a great way to put it. You need
this is my first rodeo.
Set it up. That's a great piece of advice, especially as you get older. Everyone's got their own plans.
Right.
You don't want the thing of like, I wasn't invited. Can you believe they didn't text me? You've now texted everyone.
Text everyone, even the people you know are never gonna come.
Oh, the fringies. Right. Yes, include the fringies.
You know they're never coming.
Yeah, you get all the love of having invited them.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think you've done this correctly.
Thank you.
Tuesday to Friday in December.
Yes, pretty good rate, I have to say.
I'm
good
sure.
Deal.
Well, this is like pre the hottest season, I guess.
Well, it's it's kind of like most people would go away Thanksgiving week or Christmas week.
Right.
This is like during the week.
No, this is unheard of.
Yeah.
This is truly.
They're basically giving away the hotels.
Maybe I'll be there. What if I'm like, hey, everybody.
You should come.
Be in Anguilla.
You have to fly to. I don't think you'd like it because it's a little bit of
not a beach by noon place.
I think it is beach by noon, but you have to fly into St. Martin and then you take a ferry to
Oh, I'm
Anguilla.
okay with that. Yeah. The ferry's part of the vacation.
That's okay with that?
Getting home sucks.
Right.
Being on a ferry heading towards winter.
Yeah.
Awful.
That's
but
tough.
I'm with you on this. So you're going. So the dates are
December 3rd.
So you'll be back for the special.
Yes, I'll be. Don't worry, I made sure I was back for the special.
Phew, I was
worry.
about
Tuesday to Friday.
I can't come, but
Tuesday to Friday.
And this comes out on Friday that you'll
Friday
be
night,
back.
Saturday night, Mike and
Saturday
I.
night off to Tarrytown.
Yes, and Sammy's coming with me too. She's also we're gonna make sure we're back.
Can't wait. Oh, yes. Sammy's coming on the trip.
Sammy's coming on the
great.
trip.
So, yeah, for those listening, the special taping is tomorrow. We opened up 50 more tickets. I'm not sure if they're around by now, but if they are and you're sitting there being like, oh, I could come, bring your family, assemble the group chat. We tape both shows, and then we mash them together to make the best special. So if you come Saturday night to Tarrytown, you'll be at the special taping.
Part of history.
You'll be part of history. A Betches and J-Train production.
It's an amazing show.
Thank
you.
It's
my third time seeing it, and this is Mike. I have to say, he's like so excited to see it, even though he's also
amazing
already seen it twice, and he does not just go to shit. I tried to get him to see Wicked with me. He was like, I don't do musicals. I'm not.
Doesn't do musicals.
Jared Freed, I will see for the third time.
I do a little bit of singing, but okay.
I won't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him about that. So, did you go see Wicked?
I'm seeing it tonight.
Seeing it tonight.
Yes.
This is the event of the. What are they calling it? Glicked?
Oh, because of Gladiator.
Gladiator and Wicked.
Gladiator.
Love the first one.
When's the last time you went to the movies?
It's been a bit. I used to go a lot on the road when I'd go and travel, like it's something to do. Mm-hmm. But it's been a bit, and I was like first to every Marvel movie for a while. Really? Like I love all the Marvel movies, and then they kind of lost me since the Endgame. Since they finished the Infinity Saga.
It's like a political thing?
No, this is this is very inside Marvel. Even though I'm like just a movie fan, I'm not a comic book guy.
An action movie guy?
Yeah,
Mike loves that shit. I never got into it.
Yeah, my dad is like good guy kills bad guy type movie watcher, and I'm kind of in that vein. Like I love Taken, like those type of movies.
A good movie.
But that's like the premise of like good guy kills bad guy.
Right.
Saves
the day.
Save the day. Simple, black and white. I like those types of movies.
Okay.
I don't know. I love a movie popcorn. These are all things
you should go to the movies. Do you want to come to Wicked? We're seeing it on Long Island.
I think I'm out. People were singing. What do you think of people singing along with the movie? This is like it was a bit of a controversy.
No singing.
Can you imagine taking it upon? And now they're offering singing versions. You can go to like a version of the movie where you're told you can sing. Well, to some people, that's why it's there.
That's where all the theater kids should go there. Everyone else gets the regular screening.
I brought this up on the Betra podcast because Jazz and Kay are both theater kids. Okay. And I was like, what do you guys think? And what's amazing about the theater kids is that angers them. They're like, as a theater kid,
they don't want people singing along.
Singing in the theater is not the theater kid thing to do.
Oh, okay.
Right. I would have thought the same. And I texted my brother's wife, Ruthie, she is also a theater kid, And I was like, what do you think of this? And
No.
she was like, no fucking way. I would punch them. Like, people were getting aggressive because I was kind of like,
well, you wouldn't do it in the theater.
Right. Because, and I think when you do theater, you know, like, there's a little bit of like, and you do see it with theater groups of like, they prop up the person who's getting their moment.
Right.
You know, there's a respect for the moment and having no part is a small part type of thing. Like when you get your line, we're going to be behind you because when I get my line, I want people to really set the table for me. So I was wondering, like, who are these monsters singing during Wicked? Like,
let's say, here's a realistic scenario. You're dating someone, you're 6 months in.
Right.
She's like, Jared, let's see Wicked. You're like, it's not really my thing, but I'm going to go.
Listen, seeing Wicked Wicked is like one of those things that if a guy's against Wicked, it's like hating guacamole. Like, we've already decided guacamole is good. Yes. And if you don't like it, like,
there's something wrong with you.
Right. You're entitled not to like guacamole, but to say everyone should hate guacamole, you've lost this battle. Like, same with Taylor Swift, same with Wicked. Like, this is a beloved national thing.
Right.
And you can have a hot take, oh, it's not that great, it's not that this, it's not that that, but to hate it,
it's weird.
you're wrong.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
you're a weirdo and someone who should seek therapy. Let me say that again.
Okay, so your girlfriend of 6 months says, Jared, let's go see Wicked. You're in Wicked. Music starts. She is singing.
She's singing. Okay, she's singing like under her breath, or is it like a full on?
She's singing under her breath because I think that's more. I think that's more realistic.
Are people shushing her?
I think you would know if she was belting out.
Right. Well, belting out like she's really lost her mind.
Right. That you would know. You would know she's that kind of person.
Okay.
If she was belting it
right.
out, I
she'd
think
be
that's
a
like,
certain type.
You would have a sense for that.
So she's under her breath, like
she's making some noise.
And are people shushing her?
No, but she's getting some looks, but she doesn't seem like to necessarily realize.
There's a piece of me that would be like, I would kind of appreciate.
Really?
That she was so taken away by the art.
You'd like it. Okay.
I do think I'd like it. Like, it would be like, oh, I like when people love things,
Okay.
I think like I love nothing.
As a hater.
Right, yeah, when someone's moved by
right.
When someone's moved by something,
okay,
I kind of under the
it's
breath,
refreshing, yeah.
Right, under the breath is kind of like this isn't for everyone else. I've literally been moved,
right,
and I've lost myself. Like that to me is like an
sexual.
Honest, right? Like they have. There's
passion.
A thought. There's an opinion. Yeah. This wasn't for other people. This wasn't them telling something about themselves. It's not. I sing with Wicked. I'm so embarrassed.
I've been taken by this show.
Like if she had like a tear going down her cheek as she mumbles it under her breath, I'd be like,
I don't know if for a man that would be as
how would
as
you
endearing.
Feel?
If he's like,
right.
I think I would be like.
You'd hit him. Stop it. People are side-eyeing
a tear going down his cheek.
Maybe he's just a huge Wicked fan. It is different for men. I can understand.
It would be tough, but maybe it would be fine. Maybe it'd be fine.
Okay.
When I saw Hamilton
on Broadway.
On Broadway, and there was a woman in front of us, and she wasn't singing, but you could tell she had been she knew she was mouthing all of the lyrics.
I don't like that. That annoys me. I don't know why that.
I kind of annoyed me too. It was like she was shushing people, anyone who was speaking, and then when the lyrics were going, she was so zoned in, and she was mouthing every lyric, and I was like, "What a fucking loser."
I have a guy version. I have a male coded version of this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You go with Mike to a sports game of any kind. You're in the section, you sit, you got your hot dog and your foam finger, go team.
Okay.
And there's a real pivotal part of the game, and Mike stands up next to you and looks at the section and goes, "Come on, stand up. Let's go. Come on, get up. Come on. We got to cheer them on. Stand up." What do you guys? Would you into it or not? He's the section captain.
I have to say, I think I married Mike because he's the kind of guy who wouldn't do that.
He's
Everything
the opposite of that guy.
That's why I felt at peace with him. I think is because
stand
I
up.
knew
Come
that
on, defense. Come on, they need us.
This is I have to say I've talked about this in earlier episodes. My frustration with Mike's lack of extreme passion.
Yeah.
This is the good side of that.
Right.
There's pros
and cons to everything.
I'm never worried that he is going to initiate.
Come on, stand up. Let's go.
This is a guy who, if he is waiting for the train for the Long Island Railroad and he sees someone he knows, he turns around.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm more closer to. Yeah,
He's not
I'm not gonna
stand up.
Come on, let's go. Come on, aren't we all Packers fans? So when I was growing up, we used to go to Red Sox games a lot, and I'll never forget it. We were sitting next to this, like, it was my dad and I, and then next to us was this other group of guys, and then in front of us was the section captain. This guy kept getting up. Come on, get up, let's go, come on. And he turned to the guy next to us, and he's like, come on, stand up. The guy's like, come on, it's okay, sit down, I don't want. And this guy took his full beer and poured it on the guy that was next to us. And it was like,
that's someone who needs to be in jail.
Right.
That's
And
crazy.
And the guy left that had the beer and poured on him, and we'll never forget it. It was just like,
wow,
a wild thing. Like, yeah, people get into it, and then they get mad. I don't know. That's not my cup of tea. I'm somewhere between, like, I'll stand up with the group. I won't refuse it, but I'm not going to, like, encourage everyone else. I don't need to be the mascot.
I agree. Yeah. If someone else was doing it and it seemed like there was enough people, like there was a critical mass, sure.
And there are pivotal points in a sports game where you go, okay, yeah, let's get up and this is fun. Yeah. This is what the fun of being at a live event is. But people usually know the moment. Like, you don't need if you need the person to tell people to stand up, maybe everyone here is not that great a fan base.
Right. I don't think I would do that for, like, a show or a movie or a sporting event. I do like to make some noise if, like, a graduation, the person I know is walking, I'm making a lot of noise.
Are you the air horn person?
Air horn. How do you get
some
an air
people
horn? I don't bring props, but I'll be like standing up, clapping. Yeah. But I know that person.
Right. That makes sense to me. You're not looking at everyone. Stand up. Come on, Shira's graduating.
Right. Exactly.
What are we talking about today?
Today, do you want? I mean, where can people find you? I know the Tarrytown. They added some extra seats.
So Tarrytown is the taping. December 7th, we tape a special. December 8th, I wake up with zero material.
Okay.
It's gone.
So anyone who's seeing you after December 8th?
It's December 8th on, you're going to see me struggling, to be honest. I mean, this is the way of a stand-up comedian's life. You go from...
You and Taylor Swift, her tour ends on December 8th as well.
New music, and maybe she takes a break. I wish I had
You guys can collude.
I mean... I wish I had the financial ability like Taylor Swift does to just, like, take a year off and people would remember her. I kind of move on to let's start doing new material. The material that I'm doing on December 8th or December 7th is a direct result of being freed from the old material. So it made me
no
a better...
pun intended.
Yes. No. Yes, freed. That's my name.
There you go.
So I do think you become a better comedian when you put something to bed and you can open your brain up to other things. So over the past month, I've been, like, toying with, like, some new material, but I haven't really, like, it's not good. It just feels clunky. Practicing and kind of throwing shit against the wall. Maybe I'll come back to it. But, you know, the tight stuff is the stuff you're going to see on December 7th. So I'm doing some shows where I'm, like, really trying to, like, figure shit out. So on the road, I'll do some stuff from the Tarrytown set just to, like, make sure I have, like, a good set.
Right.
You know, I'll keep those certain jokes in, but it's going to be a different set.
Get some experimental stuff.
Right. So if you're in Des Moines, you're really going to get a Des Moines set. Batavia, Illinois. People are like, why are you going to Batavia, Illinois? It's an hour outside of Chicago. This is kind of the reason. Like, I want to go to Chicago with, like, a worked out show. I want to go to Batavia and, like, you know, say to the crowd, where are you from? What do you do? You know, have a little bit of a looser set. Some people come to a comedy show for that, which I appreciate. Mm-hmm. They want the looseness. Some people are like, I'm here for, you know, Wicked. So, you know, I like to think I can do it all. But Portland, Oregon, Phoenix, And then I'm coming to Australia and New Zealand.
Ooh.
Auckland, New Zealand, Melbourne, Australia, Sydney, Newcastle, Brisbane, Adelaide,
Brisbane.
Perth, Brisbane.
Yes, as
Not
someone who was
Brisbane.
there for 2 days, I can tell
Brisbane,
you.
okay.
Brisbane.
I got the Brisbane expert.
Yeah.
The Brisbane babe herself. Rochester, New York. That'll be a...
I'll give you the best koala sanctuaries to go to.
Thank you. I want to touch a koala. So... What are we talking about
Koalas all have chlamydia. Did
Do
you
they?
know that? Yes.
Can I catch it from them?
I don't think so, unless you have sex.
What is... We'll see. You never know.
For some reason, they have chlamydia. I forgot. They told us that. I forgot why. They
what is
told us
chlamydia? Can we get a... I don't mean to be...
it's a sexually transmitted
I
infection.
know, but I'm just saying, like, I sit here. These are like, it's like neighborhoods in Brooklyn. I'm like, oh yeah, Greenpoint.
Yeah.
But I don't know where it is. I know that chlamydia is a thing I don't want.
Yes. Well, what is the deal with the chlamydias having, and with the koalas having chlamydia? Maybe that's how they got their name.
Don't they sleep koala chlamydia?
Yeah.
That'd be a cool name for a koala.
Chlamydia? Yeah, it does
Chlamydia
sound like
the
a lovely
koala.
female's name,
Yeah.
right?
Shannon is
Shannon's
here.
So koalas have chlamydia because they likely caught it from infected sheep and cattle that were brought to Australia by European settlers in the early 1800s. It can spread through direct contact, such as mating through the air. And it
Through
can
the
also,
air?
Oh,
Watch
they don't
out.
tell you that.
Don't breathe
Scary
too
shit.
deep in Brisbane.
Watch out for the wind.
It can also be passed from mother to offspring. But also don't touch its poop because feces.
What does chlamydia do to you?
You like you or koalas?
People. I mean, I cry for the koala, but I'm
More concerned
more,
with the
I'm not going to touch a koala if I'm...
So in women, it creates like abnormal vaginal discharge, burning while urinating, bleeding between periods, pain,
Oh, my
discomfort,
God.
What about for men?
inflammation for men
Makes
of
their
the
penis
testicles.
huge. What-
And
Inflammation of the testicles?
yeah, I don't know what
Sounds like a dream. I love big
Big
balls.
balls?
Yeah.
epididymis.
Maybe you should hug a koala.
Right. Improve my ball game.
Looking for a koala in finance.
It's all it does, big balls, and that's it.
Pretty much.
All right.
Okay.
We had heard, I think Candace brought this to our attention, that there's people on TikTok having a tarot reader draw their...
Blood. No.
Take their blood.
Yeah. Draw, like, find them a husband.
Right. They draw
TikTok
a
witch.
picture of the husband or their soulmate, right, Shannon?
Yeah, it looks like this person drew or had, it looks kind of like an AI image, but there's a photo and a description of like when you're going to meet this person. So now I am set to reveal this to you.
So this is my soulmate, Jordana.
I'm excited to see it.
So we paid
Her.
So let me just explain that we paid a TikTok
Witch.
to draw my soulmate and tell us how I'm gonna meet them.
Yes.
And we found out that it's like $1 to, and if you're on YouTube, you might want to go on YouTube to see who my soulmate is. We found out it's $1 to do this, right? Like it doesn't cost a lot of money. So we were like, let's pay. Let's see
Find
what
out who
my
your
soulmate is gonna look like. So,
All right, Jared.
and
you
we're gonna
ready?
post this on the YouTube so you can see it if you're
TikTok
listening.
witch has drawn her.
Is that this
Yeah?
is the TikTok witch has drawn her?
Allegedly, yes.
Okay.
Okay, and then there's also a description and where you're gonna meet and the whole thing.
Let's hear it.
start
Okay,
off.
this is my soulmate.
I'm gonna start off with the picture, and she is fucking hot.
Really?
She is. Are you ready to see her?
Yeah.
She's not who I would like.
She's
not
not,
your
it's not
necessarily
my type.
Not necessarily what I would think of as your type, but she is extraordinarily beautiful.
Can we send this to me?
Do you want
so
to
that I
just
can have it for my own collection?
gonna, like, get off to your
I didn't say that.
to your witch wife?
I didn't
you ready?
say that.
You ready to
Maybe
see her?
I go to
mean,
a real doll
I was
factory
worried.
and have them.
I was worried about what this was gonna look like.
Well, I thought it was gonna be like a stick figure.
Are you ready? Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was gonna be like
I was gonna say her. This looks like a photo. I don't understand how it's a drawing, but I'll show you. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. With my soulmate. Oh my God, she's gorgeous.
Right?
She looks like
She's not necessarily she doesn't look like Kourtney Kardashian.
not my type. This is
No.
not. I mean, not to say that my type isn't beautiful.
Yeah.
But this is like very much like I would say she looks like hot, cool girl from Cali.
Yeah.
More than Northeast Jew
yeah. She doesn't
who's
look
anxious.
Jewish.
She looks the least anxious. This woman looks
No
like she's
anxiety.
never had an issue with food. She kind of orders something but never finishes it.
She doesn't look very funny.
No, funny doesn't seem her strong suit, but she does look like she's the friend who people go to like feel cared for.
Yeah, and she also looks like she might have a great job.
She does look like she has a great job.
Well put together. Look at this hair. Look how soft. Look at the soft waves.
Soft waves. Looks like she just gets out of the shower and air dries that way. I wouldn't even like go near someone like that. She would feel not like family to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it doesn't look like someone I would
know.
know.
They're almost like too classically good looking.
Right.
Where it's like almost if I saw like I'm trying to think who I don't know.
She would be
like Brad Pitt. I'm like
right.
Like obviously extremely good looking. I'm thinking also like younger Brad Pitt. Like obviously extremely good looking, but I'm kind of like not someone I would ever just like too good looking for like any normal person to be with.
This is someone's wife that I meet at a waspy wedding where I go, wow. And I go to my date, I go, isn't she beautiful?
Do you think that this is like the TikTok version of like, they're trying to do this so no one asks for like a refund?
I think that's what it is. Like they're not going to give you like a real, like, because I was asked, Candace had me send a picture of me.
Right.
To show to the sorcerer. And I go, okay. So she looked at me and she was like, okay, let me go. I think what she did, she didn't go like Pam Anderson.
Right.
She went like innocent, but also
this one looks classy.
Yeah, like this was like not because Pam. If she went like Pam Anderson, like huge, like boobs and like.
Well, we can't see her breasts. She might have huge boobs.
Even I can tell that's an A cup. You know that if she had big boobs, I would be surprised.
She's
this fake person.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
What's her description?
Dear Jared, I've completed your reading. I've drawn 7 cards for you and explained their meanings. You ready?
Okay.
Time of meeting her. The Empress. The Empress card symbolizes fertility, abundance, and nurturing energy. You may encounter your soulmate within the next 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months.
Yeah. This time frame suggests a period of growth and abundance in your life. Look for moments when you feel connected to your creativity and nurturing instincts, as the Empress indicates that your meeting will coincide with a time of fertility and emotional fulfillment. Wear a condom.
Oh shit. Better be sure.
Sounds like.
I can't use the condoms from our apartment tour. Someone told me like we're coming up on the date.
The expiration?
The expiration date.
So gotta watch out for that.
Can't use those.
All right, your description of your soulmate, the High Priestess. The High Priestess embodies intuition, mystery, and inner wisdom. Your soulmate, represented by this card, will be deeply intuitive and mysterious. She will possess a profound connection to her inner self in unseen realms, making her a source of wisdom and insight. Expect her to be introspective, intuitive, and in tune with her emotions. Look for someone who values inner wisdom and who can guide you on a journey of self-discovery.
I love this person. They sound like very much my type. What if I walked into we hang out and I walk in and with a woman who looks exactly like this person? Like, would you be like? I'd be like jaw dropped. You'd be like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
I'd be like, this woman should be charging a lot more than $1.
Right.
Right. Okay, you want to find out where you'll meet her?
Where am I going to meet her?
Okay, the 10 cups represents 10. They got the 10 of cups.
Okay.
The 10 of cups represents harmony.
A beer pong match.
Harmony, happiness, and emotional fulfillment. In terms of meeting your soulmate, this card suggests your encounter may happen in a situation where there's a strong sense of emotional connection and joy. Sounds a little vague.
Yeah, a little vague. Yeah.
You may meet her at a family gathering.
What?
Anyone there looks like
no one in my family looks like this. Like a yoga teacher.
But like anyone at the Boca Country Club look like that?
No, that is.
You meet her at a family gathering, a celebration, or in a place where people come together to share their happiness. Like a comedy club?
Whoa. What if I'm in Boca? I'm like in the bagel room. You gonna eat that bagel? And I turn around, it looks like her.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
She might have they don't show her voice.
That's
she might
right.
have older Jewish annoying naggy mom voice.
Excuse me, are you in line for the bathroom? And then I just see her.
It could be a match there. Look for moments when you feel deeply connected to those around you.
Where do they keep the arugula?
All right. Description of her character. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords signifies independence, intelligence, and clear communication. Your soulmate will possess a sharp mind and a deep intellect. Okay. What are they going to say? Your soulmate's a fucking bitch.
A bitch idiot.
She will be independent and self-reliant with a natural ability to communicate with clarity and precision. Expect her to be rational, analytical, and direct. Look for someone who values intellectual stimulation, who can engage you in meaningful conversation.
Do you think they're saying all this like intellectual stuff because they're like, she's way better looking than me? So like that's a way to make it more believable.
That she's not. I feel like
she would be like, it's her, and I'm like, come on, she's too hot. And they're like, but the intellectual stuff is what she's into.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It could be. Just she may volunteer, donate to charity, or
no,
participate.
I'm out. No, not for me.
Not for you.
No.
Forget it.
Charity.
Forget it.
Not wasting my Saturday.
Well, let's find out her preferences and livelihood, and then we'll finish off. The Queen of Pentacles embodies qualities of practicality, abundance, and nurturing. In the context of your soulmate's preferences and livelihood, this card suggests that you'll be someone who values material stability and security. Gold digger.
Love it. She fucked up marrying me.
She might have a career or aspirations that involve caring for others, such as nursing, teaching, or entrepreneurship.
I don't know about that one.
Nursing and teaching? I can't see you with a nurse either. Look for someone who is grounded and who values comforts of home and family. That's accurate.
All right.
Her initials might start with the letters A, K, or N.
Okay.
Interesting. So I guess we'll see.
If A, K, or N are out there.
And you look like...
And you look
like
one of the babes
model.
from OC. She is unreal.
And I mean, is this a real person? This is a drawing.
I mean, Shannon
AI
said this
generated?
very AI, yeah.
Interesting. Well, she's beautiful.
Well,
congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like a copy of this too.
Can we make a wallet-sized one for me to tell
YouTube.
people this is my girlfriend?
Your AI.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Look at my girlfriend.
Your AI girlfriend. I have a...
Whoa,
I met her.
Jared.
We were introduced by a TikTok witch.
Yes. Or I could say she's my dead wife.
Oh, yes.
And people
she does look like someone's dead wife.
She does. You're right.
Right?
It's because of the drawing, the nature of it looks very dead wife-ish.
Yes. Is that
my wife?
There we go. And on that note, we'll be back on... Yeah, check it out on YouTube if you want to see what she looks like, and we'll be back on Wednesday.
Boom.
The U Up podcast is produced by Belle Roman and Candace Maniga. Edited by Belle Roman. Social media by Candace Maniga. Guest booking by Ali Friedlander. VP of podcast is Chris Allen. And be sure to follow You Up at u.up.podcast.